Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi para pemirsa Kemenq Korpu TV dimanapun Anda berada. Senang sekali, saya Dudi Septariza dapat kembali menyapa Anda semua untuk mereportase dari penyelenggaraan hari yang kedua, The 8th Annual International Forum on Economic Development and Public Policy, masih dari Inaya Putri Hotel Nusa Dua, Bali. Dan pada penyelenggaraan hari yang kedua ini ada sesuatu yang berbeda. Kalau di hari yang pertama kemarin kita sudah berdiskusi, mendengarkan pemaparan dari para ekonom-ekonom senior yang sudah malang melintang di dunia internasional, pada hari ini kita akan menyaksikan sesuatu dari sudut pandang yang berbeda, perspektif yang berbeda, di mana kita akan berbicara dengan anak muda Indonesia yang memberikan inspirasi untuk kita semua. Tujuannya sama, yaitu untuk menjadikan Indonesia menjadi lebih sejahtera, makmur, adil, dan sentosa. Karena beberapa saat lagi kita akan menyaksikan Young Influencer Session, di mana akan ada 3 pembicara, yaitu yang pertama Yuka Harlanda dari Brudu, lalu akan ada Iim Fahima dari Queen Rights, lalu juga akan ada Haipa Musdalifa dari Indonesia Mengajar. Seluruhnya akan dimoderatori oleh Andini Effendi, news anchor dari Metro TV. Setelah session Young Influencers tersebut, akan ada sesi wrap-up session dengan judul Policy Discussion on How Indonesia Could Sustain Its Economic Transformation to Become More Prosperous Country, yang diakhiri dengan sesi penutupan yang dijadwalkan akan dilaksanakan oleh Wakil Menteri Keuangan Republik Indonesia Bapak Profesor Mardiasmo. Dan sekali lagi kami ingatkan bahwa seluruh rangkaian acara dari hari pertama sampai dengan hari kedua nanti dapat kembali Anda saksikan dengan mengakses portal pembelajaran kami di Kemenq Learning Center dan juga melalui YouTube channel kami dengan akun BPPK Kemenq RI. Sekali lagi, portal pembelajaran kami Kemenq Learning Center juga bisa di-download di aplikasi di App Store dan juga melalui YouTube channel kami di BPPK Kemenq RI. Baik, pemirsa Kemenq Korpu TV dari Inaya Putri Bali, kami ucapkan selamat menyaksikan The 8th AIFED.
Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Namo Buddhaya, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome all of you to the second day of the 8th Annual International Forum on Economic Development and Public Policy. Such an honor. My name is Putri Gorda to be the MC for today. And we are going to have the wrap-up sessions also. But to start our program for this lovely morning, we will have the Young Influencer Session, which we will hear the success story from our speaker. So ladies and gentlemen, for that I would like to invite the moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Andini Effendi from Metro TV.
Yuka Harlanda, CEO and founder of Brodo, leading Southeast Asian men's footwear venture by bringing innovation through technology, unique design, and leading customer experience. Without further ado, please welcome Yuka Harlanda.
morning. How's it going, everybody? I hope you enjoy Bali as much as I do. I always love Bali. And then as soon as I got the invitation, I'm just saying, okay, cool, let's go. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Yuka Harlanda. This year I turned the big 3. I turned 30. And then it's an exciting time. And let me explain you about my venture, and then let's discuss after this. So probably somebody's asking, okay, shoes, what's exciting about shoes today? So Brodo started around 6 years ago professionally, and it started because I have this huge problem for Indonesian. I have size 45, and then if I do sports, I wear size 46. So it's very hard for me to find like a size that fits my, a shoe that fits my size. For Indonesians, average, we are size 42. So for me, always we have to buy foreign products, which is very expensive, and for me, not good looking. So that started my venture. Well, I came from engineering school. I studied civil engineering, but why shoes? So basically this. Before I start, can I ask you a question? What are their commonalities? If someone can answer, I'll give you free shoes. No. Okay. Nope. Everybody want to try? But anything you want to try, I always say no. It's your answer is false, because I know the answer. So these are billion-dollar products. These are all fashion and apparel. And all of them have manufacturing based in Indonesia. All of them. Like one in Tangerang, one in Solo, one in Bandung. So these are billion-dollar industries. So it got me thinking, well, okay, these are billion-dollar industries made in Indonesia, but why there are no Indonesian brand that can thrive? Not globally. Let's start within the country. There's no Indonesian brands that can thrive, that can create a billion-dollar opportunity, made in Indonesia and for Indonesian. Because the manufacturing is here, the consumer base here, but the brand's not here. So it got me thinking, me and my co-founder, okay, probably this is a great opportunity to start. And then when we see that the shift fundamentally from where we used to buy everything offline, we used to start everything to build a store, now it can slowly transition to digital. And then because our consumer, lots of them are millennials, which changes their behavior of shopping, now we can build a brand born digitally and then for millennials. So this is why the business got exciting. And then in our current situation right now, we started the business 6 years ago when I was still in college, in my dorm room. Start with 2 people. Within 6 years, because we adopt digital, now we have around 120 employees, 11 stores, and probably this year we hit 140,000 pairs of shoes. So, and it's growing, compounded around 30–40% annually. So in the industry that is going slowly declining, but we are thriving. Why is that? So number 1, digital. So this is our products. I'm going to keep this slide like for 2 minutes for you to enjoy and check. We have discounts right now until the end of the year, so please check it out. And unfortunately, we cannot ship overseas yet, so you should buy now. And then, okay, the other question is, how do you do that? Well, simply number 1 is branding, because our audience is younger audience, which is millennials. They want to buy something that is just not for the function, meaning that they don't buy shoes because it's shoes. They buy shoes because why are you doing the business? I mean, as a business creator, as a businessman, as a venture, as a company, people want to buy the reason. They want to buy, okay, the product's good, but why I should buy your product? So our key factor is actually just being authentic. We speak like human, like we intend to be human. So all of our customer service, when they answer questions or they answer phones, like, hey bro, what's up? How you doing? It's very unconventional. It's very laid back, but that's what our audience want. They don't want to speak like they speak to a customer service for a bank, for example. Hello, can I help you? Blah 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 blah. They want to speak with real humans. So number one is being authentic, and number two is not just selling because of selling, but give the why. What's the reasons? For us, number one is that, like, hey, we Indonesians, we can produce like global quality shoes. This is our product. Please give us a chance. And if you don't like it, well, we'll improve. So number one is branding, and then this is our mantra: treat customers like a bro, or if a woman, sis. So what do you mean by that? That, for example, this is our first strategy. This is what we started at the first time 6 years ago with 6 Blackberries. It was BlackBerry Messenger back then. There was no website. We sell only using Blackberries. So there's no website, there's no products that can people touch or feel. We only use social networks and Blackberries. How we do that? So at the first, I'm the customer service. My co-founders is also the customer service. So we speak with the customers like every single day, every single time, even when we're still in school. So we answer customer calls. By doing that, we create a fast feedback loop. What I mean by that is the fashion industry used to work for 18-month cycle time. So they plan the products, they do the development, and they wait around 18 months just for the product to be shown to the customers. For us, because we're in Bandung, and then the production facility is around 2 kilometers from where I go to school, we can get the products in a 2 weeks manner. And I do the photograph, I put it in the internet, and I just wait for the feedbacks. And it kept coming, like minutes in hours. And then we can predict, okay, this design might work, that design will not work, and those designs totally will not work. So based on doing that fast feedback loop, we start with $700 US. We do it very fast, we cycle it, and then now we can grow at this stage. So at the first time, we rely on those devices, but how do you scale after that? We still rely on these small manufacturers to produce samples and then to produce products that can provide us very quick samples, and then we take a picture and then we see the reaction. So it's for my friends that works in the fashion industry, it was like a dream, because now we don't have to predict. We can just see what customers are reacting to. And this can only be done through the advance of social network and technology. And then this is a funny story, like every students or every aspiring entrepreneurs always ask me, hey, how do you build the business? How you can become very large? Yeah, well, I answer by doing it one by one and small steps. These are my first post on Facebook. Like, probably you cannot see it, but it's April 2010, and this is my first post. It's in Indonesian, but this one. Okay, but basically it says, please check the new models. And nobody liked it, nobody commented, and nobody shared it. So it was very, like, we were very excited. Like, okay, we took the picture, and then nobody gave a reaction. So we were like, okay, it sucks. And then the second post, there's 2 comments. One is my friend. The third post, there's 3 comments and 1 likes. One is my brother, and one is my friend. So it's step by step. So there's no magic pill. There's really no magic. It's just doing it, grinding, do it day by day. So this is a unique study case for us, which can be written on a thesis. So this is Morph, and this is where our investment in customer service paid off. So let me give you a very short story. So around 2012, we received a call from somebody that basically says, hey, do you still sell those blue navy leather sneakers? And then we answered, yes, of course. Can you send it to my house this afternoon? And he was calling in the morning. And then, okay, it's impossible. Why? Because we're in Bandung. That guy's in Sentul, some area around Jakarta. And then, nope, we said, because it's physically impossible to send from Bandung to Sentul in an hour's manner. And then his voice turned a little bit sour because here's the thing. I need the shoe for my pre-wedding this afternoon, and I'm gonna wear a blue suit, and I really need your navy suit, your navy sneakers. And then we were, okay, blue, probably he wants to do the pre-wedding with a Smurf theme because it's blue and blue. So, and then we said, sorry, cannot do that. But we think, okay, well, actually we can work on that because we can send the shoes using travel. So from Bandung to Jakarta, there's a thing called travel. So it's basically a bus, and we put the shoes on a bus, and we paid one of our friends that lives in Jakarta to send using motorcycle to his pre-wedding. And it took us $20 to send the items, and we sell the shoes for $25. So it's a loss. And we're doing it just for fun. And then because he really wants to be a Smurf at that pre-wedding. So let's do it. This one transaction, let's don't care about the profit. So long story short, we send the shoes on, it made to the pre-wedding, and he's very happy. And then the pre-wedding's done. He's happily married, but probably today he had some kids, I don't know. But the magic thing when we discovered 2 years ago, in the same day, we were talking, and then, hey, you remember the Smurf guy? Yeah, let's see his account. Turns out he bought 13 products. So the first transaction, we do it for a loss, but the other 13, it's just basically he bought it. And then probably I can suspect he told his friends, his wife, his daughter, his grandfather, everybody about this cool story about the Brodo guy sending his shoes for a pre-wedding. So it's great ROI, although the first transaction is a loss. So we do it daily basis, and lots of magical stories happen. That's how we grow, basically. Very hard work, grinding, and being like honest to the customer and service them. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. And then the next, everybody's keep asking me, okay, next, what's next? Sell more shoes, awesome, because the shoe market in Indonesia is $5 billion. And then there's 800 million shoes sold only in Indonesia. In Southeast Asia alone, there's like plenty of shoes. What's next? If I'm saying, yeah, we're gonna sell a lot of shoes, I think it's not that exciting. So we build a bigger vision, which actually be a force of good to the world by creating a better local brand. Okay, what do you mean by good? Number one, we transition from a leather company to a better footwear company. By doing what? Number one, we invest in sustainable materials. Like a long story short, the leather industry is I can say it's not a very good industry for the sustainable future because it really harms the environment. The leathers that is used in Indonesia is 9% chrome, which is actually harm for the environment. So we invest in sustainable materials such as, this is going to be very exciting. It's a 2 years research. So we do it with pineapple leaves and mushroom. Turns out these two materials can mimic the leather, but it's sustainable because basically it's a waste in this country. If we get it right, we can totally change the game. Number two is invest in the workers' rights and workers' well-being. Yeah, like everybody knows that in this sexy industry, these workers, like the bottom of the pyramid, they are not being treated very, very well, especially in Indonesia. Nobody cares about their future. The product is very glamorous, like, wow, it's a fashion product, but the ones that make it, they don't live very well. So now we're working only with suppliers that will invest to their workers' well-being in the future, like providing healthcare, like giving their kids to school. So we're showing slowly that the data, the vendors that invest in the workers have better quality, better retention, and better performance compared to the workers that only sell cheap price. So, and then basically this is the last mantra for us, YOLO, you only live once. And then in this world, we only have probably 70 years. Why not doing something that we think is fun, exciting, and that get us waking up in the morning looking very, I don't know, probably it's me, just it's exciting. So let's not think about the what's happening right now in the world, which is very gloomy. Let's focus on the fun thing and let's create a better future together. Yeah, done.
Thank you, Yuka Harlanda. Make sure you check out their Instagram, Brodo. The followers are about the same followers as Sri Mulyani. Still far, but close. So make sure to check them out. And also, if you have questions for our speakers, please submit your questions via Slido. Open any browser and go to slido.com and join the event code. The event is AIFED 2018. Again, slido.com and join the event code. The event code is this, 2018. Okay.